Let me start today's video with a little question. Would we consider God to be good if he did nothing about evil in this world? If he didn't care about it, if his response was indifference? I think the answer to that would be no, we wouldn't. We expect God to do things about evil, and that's why we get angry when nothing seems to happen. When we see injustice in the world, sometimes we can call out to God like they do in the Psalms or like Job does and say, why are you not doing more? Well, ultimately we're told that he is going to put an end to evil, that he is going to stop it, and that's judgment. And so, although we don't like the notion of judgment on one level, with any idea of there being a final judgment before God, on another level, all of us long for it because we just know that evil shouldn't happen and that God is good and that ultimately he should deal with it. So today we're told that he will deal with it, and this is a theme that comes throughout Revelation, but it's very stark in this first part of the reading where we have this harvesting of the earth with the trampling of the winepress. And in here it's all about, like, there's going to be a division between those who are going to be gathered in and those who are going to be judged in a way that's not good. Jesus himself speaks of that when he talks about how at the end of the age there's going to be a harvest and going to separate the weeds and the grain together, are going to kind of be divided. There's another image of the sheep and the goats, one on the right, the other one on the left. So there's this notion that one day a judgment is coming, and that's the first thing that we've got to take from the book of Revelation, is that judgment is coming. God is going to deal finally with evil. And then the second bit about the and then I saw the kind of the people standing by the sea of glass, and they had harps and they were singing the song of Moses, and there's this quotation, this song that's sung of God. Moses in the Old Testament sings two songs, the first one in Exodus chapter 15 and the second one in Deuteronomy 32. And although these words aren't directly taken from the songs that he sings, they capture so much of the meaning of those songs. And particularly the one in Exodus 15, Moses praises God for his glorious deeds, for the fact that he's been triumphant. He proclaims God as the victor. And they're celebrating the fact that God has just saved them from Egypt, brought them through the Red Sea, and now they are safe on the other side of that. And it's this great symbolism of the Exodus, that God is freeing people from slavery. And that's the other thing to remember, even as we talk of judgment. Actually, what God is doing is he's setting people free. That's his purpose. That was always his plan, to set us free from the things that bind us. Sin is not good for us. We think it is because we enjoy doing it, we indulge ourselves in it, but ultimately it isn't. We're made to live in relationship with God. That's the place we find life. That's the place we know peace. That's the place we really come alive. And so what he's doing is he's setting us free. And these are words that are powerful, and it's well worth maybe saying them aloud as a prayer, as a thank you to God, and as a continuing proclamation of belief that he, the good and righteous judge, is setting us free.